Read it and weep. Get a new team name. Well, Vert Josh, a.k.a. Sir Purr.
Yup.
Okay, look. We're going to
both future baby daddies. Shout out to them for that, you know? Both future baby daddies. Yeah. Congrats.
Do it. It's a little different. We have all three, so we decided we're going to do this real quick. I'm going to straight line who is the matchup. So Mahomes, Allen, we're just going to say who we want. At the end, we're going to highlight one or two players each who we think is going to win the game, and we'll go through there. Okay, so I'll start it off. Hey, Jack Daniels, real quick. You got to take a shot for the sponsor, please. Take a shot.
This is like his 10th shot of the night so far. He's been drinking literally since before we even started any videos. But quick overview of the teams. They're both 2-2. I think Pave is in 5th place. Josh is in 6th, or they're vice or switch 22. But they're in the last two playoff spots at the moment. Take a shot for me.
What's your name? Oh, that's
look.
I'm not trying to be bad right now.
Okay.
But okay, wait, let's go. I'm still overviewing. So right now, obviously, Josh hasn't set his whole lineup. No, he only has 8 players to play. He only has 8. His defense is empty. Okay, but even with his defense being empty, he's still projected to win by over 20 points. So right now it is, and his win probability is 58%. I think it should be a little bit higher, especially because he still doesn't have a defense to play, which would obviously up his score regardless of who he chooses. There's a lot of good defenses on the wire that are going against good matchups. But, yeah, so I know who I have winning, but we're going to go over it. It is game of the week. I'm really excited, even though right now the points don't show that it's going to be a close game.
First, real quick. Well, I'm going to go. We have Mahomes, Allen, easy. Mahomes over everyone. I don't care who it is. We'll go over it later. Mahomes or Allen?
Listen, Mahomes, but that Kansas City defense is fucking booty cheeks. But Mahomes over everybody, no matter what.
Okay, perfect. I mean, I forgot Josh Allen is playing Kansas City. Like, that's kind of rough. But Mahomes over everyone.
I think Josh is going to get a rushing touchdown and like 2 throwing, but still Mahomes. Mahomes going to throw for 4.
What do you have?
Mahomes going to throw for 4. Josh Allen's going to throw for 4. Now it just depends how much they use their running game with Buffalo. How they're going to use Singletary, how they're going to use Zach Moss. But honestly, because that defense is so fucking bad and Josh Allen is so good, I'm going to go Josh Allen over Patrick Mahomes in this lineup.
Okay. Like that. Okay. Next, we have James Robinson playing Tennessee versus CEH playing Buffalo. Gonna go to Akko first. Akko, who do you have?
I'm gonna go James Robinson. Obviously, Clyde Edwards-Helaire gave us a dope week. Finally, he kind of did his thing last week, but that was against the Eagles. Eagles are not that good, obviously, as we know. Their D-line, their defense is trash. It's Swiss cheese, whatever you want to call it. It's just terrible. So I'm gonna go James Robinson. I guess, like we know, Jacksonville needs to do something now, and I think they're going to start exploiting him a little bit more and using him a little bit more because they still do have a rookie quarterback back there. And Buffalo defense actually pretty good. As we saw last week, they held out the Texans to literally no points. So I'm gonna go James Robinson.
Oski, tell me who you got.
James Robinson, CEH, hit or miss. You don't need to run the ball if you have Mahomes. They tried to commit to it last year. CH had a couple good games. And Reed knows, like, he's an offensive guru, bro. You don't need to run the ball. James Robinson.
I think CMC is actually supposed to play.
Nah, he's questionable still.
Okay, look. I think he's playing, but we're going to base off what Pave has. So, Chris Carson playing at the Rams. T. Hubbard that's playing Philly. Oski, who do you have?
I think even Chris Carson against CMC is a close matchup, to be honest. How we have it right now, how we're looking at Chuba against Chris Carson. CMC, he's still good, bro, but he's not number 1 pick no matter what. He's going to give you 25 points a game. That's not him anymore, bro. They limit him too much. They're taking care of him. It's not him anymore.
No, I just got a text. I literally just got a text from Josh. If Chris Carson doesn't,
those both those running backs are very viable in Arizona.
Oh yeah, I mean, yes and no. If it's goal line, I literally gotten vultured every single time. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but you still generate points.
No, I do.
Like,
I
you
agree
still-
with you, but goal, I don't get touchdowns.
Connor is viable because of the touchdowns.
Yeah, he's a vulture.
Edmonds was the only running back there. He put up, and I'm gonna say this, more points than a healthy CMC.
Yeah,
Done.
he'd be a number one running back in fantasy. That's 100%.
Who? You're cutting in and out.
Edmonds.
If no one else, if he was the third down, the receiving, the goal line, he would put up CNC points and maybe more. Done.
Oh, I agree with you. Yeah, no, I agree. James Conner is a vulture.
If I live my life on if, ands, whats, and buts, bro, I would, like, you know what I'm
You'd
saying?
be skinny, a pilot with a phone.
I somebody cancel this
So
YouTube
look,
video.
we got
We're
Chris
getting
Carson.
too personal.
What do you have?
I have Chuba.
Jabba,
We don't know if
I
Chris
go-
is gonna hurt. I don't think Chris plays.
I bet you $50 Chuba's not gonna make that matchup.
Chris
I'll give you
Carson.
$50.
The Rams have a good D line.
I don't care. $50.
The Eagles
put
have a
it
trash
down.
D line.
$50.
I'm not putting $50.
Alright, 20. Chris Carson or even fucking Connor is gonna win that matchup.
All right, then you got Chris Carson.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Come on, bro. Stop.
Let's go next. So this is for me where Pave's team just like as in, I mean, going like I said that you guys didn't see this last week on Pave's videos, but I said that on paper Pave has the worst looking team. No, and I said if you agree, do this for me. So I'm gonna add two.
I think Nachos is worse. I'm sorry.
On paper, no.
On paper, it's not terrible, but Nachos is worse on paper. Because
Okay. This should be fast and easy, no explanation. We have Keenan Allen in Cleveland versus Chris Godwin at Miami. Who do you have?
Keenan.
Keenan. Oski?
That's not that easy. It's nice and easy, but listen, Chargers have Mike Williams. They've been throwing him to him a lot.
Not last
Herbert.
week.
Not last week. But the last 3 weeks before that, he's been carrying you to W's, bro. So shut up. Chris Godwin is the same thing. They both throw the ball a lot, bro. They're both, dude. Herbert is a fucking nice. So
I agree with you, but think about it. Tampa Bay has Chris Godwin. Gronk's not playing, but Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. They got that white boy. They got AB. The Chargers only got. Last against the Raiders, they proved they got a lot, but they only got Keenan and Mike.
No, bro. But Mike is a big target. You're throwing it to Mike. Keenan only gets his points when he breaks those fucking little slant routes for 20, 30 yards. Anything over 15 yards, they're throwing it to Mike.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going Godwin just because of the matchup.
Okay.
We got that. We have this should be easy. Cooper Kupp, Seattle versus Corey Davis in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp, okay. Oski?
Kupp.
I'm gonna say Corey Davis is playing the Atlanta Falcons, but it's kind of a no-brainer there.
That offense
next
is trash.
We have fucking Wilson. Oh, bro, stop. Kupp.
We have Jay Hawkinson at Minnesota or Mark Andrews at the Colts.
This is gonna decide the game for me. This decides the game. I think Mark Andrews gets it, but I think whoever wins this matchup, I think wins the game. To be honest.
Okay.
So,
Akko?
wait, who'd you go with?
I went with Andrews.
I'm going with Andrews also.
Okay. You said it done. And last but not least, the flex. We have an ugly Devin Singletary at the KC and Antonio Brown versus Jacksonville.
Antonio.
AJ Brown.
AJ.
I don't know why I saw Antonio. Okay.
Listen, that's because AJ Brown has been underwhelming this year. That's why you said Antonio. AJ Brown should have been number one. He should have gave you number one receiver vibes. That's why you picked him, and you got fucked, boy. So I'm going AJ Brown.
I'm going AJ Brown. Devin's splitting the carries exactly 50-50 with Zach Moss. I think Zach Moss.
He's getting all the close.
Yeah, exactly. I think Zach Moss getting that all the better touches. Devin Singletary only got 9 points last week. I don't think he's gonna do much more this week. I mean, they might. He is a catching back, but Zach Moss, as we know, can also catch the ball really well. I just gotta go AJ Brown. Yeah, I don't know why he's not playing Jamar. He has Jamar on the bench. He has Connor on the bench. So we'll see.
He has the theory of playing whoever he wants, to be honest.
Like I said, obviously he's projected to win by over 20 points. I think Serper got it. GG's lemon squeeze.
Real quick, obviously we all have Serper winning. I mean, at the side, dude,
I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
We have Serper winning this game.
Yeah.
I think it's clear. I think Serper's receivers are stronger, and I think if Hubbard plays, I think that's where Pavit loses. I do think TJ has to come back. Pavit was treating TJ Hawkinson as the greatest tight end of all time, and he was playing great first 2 weeks. Last weeks, he's falling down. I mean, not horrible, 8 points. Then the game before that was 3. But you said it comes down to the tight ends. Need help from TJ and Chuba if Chuba plays. I also would go Josh here. I think Cooper Kupp and PH. He you know what? Last year he only had 2 rushing games over 100 yards in the whole season. He has 2 already back to back. PH, I see it happening. So, congrats you, Serper. You, I believe, go to 2 and 3. No,
3 and 2.
Pabit 2 and 3. I think Pabit until you get CMC, I just don't see you pulling out games yet. I think right now the boys proved me wrong. On paper with CMC, your team's not the worst. I do Nachos is the worst right now. I think they're correct. So congrats, Ashi, Serper. Keep it going. Pabit, sorry, brother. Hopefully next week CMC comes back.
Serper wins the matchup of the future baby daddies. Let's go. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to both of you. You guys deserve it. One's been with his wife since I can remember, since 2013. The other one's been with his girl for 6 months. Love you guys.
Next.
Peace out.